So are you thinking about moving to or visiting Pismo Beach, California? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you around Pismo Beach. We're going to fly my drone up in the air. I'm going to do another video map vlog of Pismo Beach. So I'm just going to show you around the town, show you some of the fun things, and just give you an idea of the proximity of Pismo Beach. It's not a big city or a big town, but it is easy to miss some of the cool things when you live and you visit here. So hang in there till the very end because I have one of the best kept secrets, and I'm going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living and moving to Pismo Beach, California, then hit the subscribe button, tap that bell icon so you'll be the first to know when I post more video about moving and living in the Central Coast. My name is Bruce Carson. I'm with Keller Williams Realty Central Coast, and I get phone calls, text messages, and emails from people just like you every single day, and I absolutely love it. It doesn't matter if you're looking to move or visit in 9 days or 90 days. Just give me a call, shoot me a text or an email, and I'm here to help. It's my job to help you with a smooth move or a smooth visit to Pismo Beach. So like I said, we're going to go up in the air. We're going to do our video vlog right now. Okay, so now we are over Pismo Beach, California. So I flew my drone here in Pismo. It was a windy but clear day. You can see the white caps. And then you can also tell that I shot this video in September. The background behind me was a picture of the same exact area from the sky above the water, but that was during our rainy season. So we basically see our hills and our backgrounds here, two different colors. We have green season and we have brown season. There's no white season, so we don't have snow or anything. But so we're flying over Pismo Beach here, and I just like to point things out on these video vlogs. It's just a little bit easier to understand. So when you're visiting Pismo Beach, this is the pier that is located in downtown Pismo Beach. Now, if you want to go crabbing or fishing and go out on the pier, there is no California fishing license that is needed if you're on the piers. So you can fish off of this pier in Pismo Beach, and then you can go way out here to Avila Beach, and there's another pier called Port San Luis, and you can go out and you can fish and crab there without a license. So that's something that a lot of people don't know. And so when you come out to Pismo Beach, halfway out the pier, you can see that there's this little trailer. And you can get your bait there. You can rent gear there, right there, halfway out the pier. So that's really nice too. So you can just go to the public parking, park your car, what have you, walk on out here, rent a fishing pole, get some gear, and go fishing without a California fishing license, which is really nice. So again, just to give you an idea of the proximity from the sky. So again, Pismo Beach right here. This is the sign that's right at the base of the pier right there. When we get out of Pismo Beach and get beyond this actual beach area, that's right about where Shell Beach begins. So Shell Beach, as you can see, this is all Shell Beach up here. It's not actually Shell Beach. It's really could be called Shell Cliff because there's the beach ends right here in Pismo. There are a couple of little teeny tiny beaches and small beach accesses, but for the most part, it's Shell Cliff and everything's on a cliff. That's okay. I mean, it just offers different views and different things to do and different places to go in Shell Beach. And then out here, just a few miles away, you go up the 101 and then take Shell Beach Road or Avila, excuse me, Avila Beach Road, and you can drive out to Avila Beach. Now, when you live here, or if you are just visiting and you're on vacation and you're bummed because right here, Pismo and Shell, this was a nice clear day, but we do have a tendency to have a marine layer and get fogged in here. So even if it's during the summertime, it could be, in the upper 50s and low to mid 60s and fogged in. Don't let that bum you out. Look at the weather for Avila Beach. Avila, the word Avila is a Chumash word. It means hole in the sky. So Avila Beach has a tendency to have a lot more sunny days than we have in Pismo Beach, in Grover Beach, and all along here along this coastline. It's just something with the area of Avila Beach. There tends to be a lot more sun there. Now, if you really want the sun as well, when Pismo and Shell Beach are fogged in, if you drive up along Highway 101, right where you take the curve, you can't see it here, but just beyond this area, there's a curve that goes a little bit inland on Highway 101 and heads towards San Luis Obispo. And our marine layer has a tendency to get hung up on these hills right here and stop. So you can be socked in Pismo Beach and drive just a few minutes north on Highway 101. And then all of a sudden, boom, it'll break. It'll be a nice sunny day in San Luis Obispo and potentially Avila Beach as well. So that's just a little knowledge, just local knowledge about the weather. So don't let the fog bum you out. You can generally find sun somewhere inland or Avila Beach. So let's go on and keep our video going as we swing around to the downtown area of Pismo Beach. So again, this is the big sign that's at the base of the pier. You can see the lifeguard shack right there. So it's a nice, safer place to get in the water and to bring the kids out. So as far as this downtown area, right in these buildings here, there's a lot of great little shops, the candy stores, there's surf shops. There are restaurants right here. Woolies is one of my favorites down at the bottom. And then there's a finer restaurant up above, and I can't think of the name of it right now. But there are restaurants down here. There are a lot of hotels down here. This one right here is the Vespera, the brand new hotel. And let's go along here a little bit farther, and we can see some of the other landmarks. So here's another new hotel. This is the Rooftop Hotel. We can go up on the roof, and there's a bar and a restaurant up there. You can go enjoy some nice views from Pismo Beach. So all along down here in Pismo, we do have hotels. There's a lot of Airbnbs and short-term rentals. And then we also have scattered throughout, we have some homes and other living opportunities for some of the locals that live here. As we swing around and look to the backside of Pismo Beach, you can see we have Pismo Heights, and that's right up here. It makes sense because they built right up on to the hills. So this is on the east side of Highway 101 in Pismo Beach. And again, especially way up here on the top of the hills, these people are probably going to have a little more sun exposure than these folks down here at the bottom of the hill where we get that marine layer. So out here down towards Shell Beach, probably right in here about this hill is our Pismo Preserve. Now, I'm really excited about it. A lot of other people are excited about it too. This Pismo Preserve, I believe it was private property for a very, very long time. And then it became property of the city of Pismo Beach. And that was opened up to mountain biking and hiking. So, which is really nice because when you get to go up here on top of the hills before the preserve was open, the locals and other people didn't really have an opportunity to go up onto the hill and look down onto Pismo Beach. So definitely, if you're a hiker, if you want to take the dog out or your mountain bikes, go out here and take a look at the Pismo Preserve. It's a great opportunity for exercise, and it's a really good opportunity to take a look at Pismo Beach from an angle that was otherwise not available just a few years ago. So let's swing around here a little bit more, bouncing around. Now, you can take one of these roads right along in here when we just get into Pismo Beach, and we can get on Price Canyon Road. Price Canyon Road goes out. There's a few homes out here along Price Canyon, but then it just kind of goes out into some ranch areas. There's a school. Other than that, there's not a whole lot out there. But Price Canyon Road goes out to 227. When you get to 227, that's the highway that connects San Luis Obispo and Arroyo Grande. And so right where Pismo Beach is in between those two. And once you get there, you're going to hit the Edna Valley. In the Edna Valley, there's a lot of wine grapes growing there. In the Edna Valley vineyard is actually there. So and there's a couple other vineyards as well. So you can go visit the vineyards, do some wine tasting out there. It's also, believe it or not, a really nice drive going out to the airport. And then it also hits the south side of San Luis Obispo. The airport from Pismo Beach, only about a 15-minute drive or so. So it's just really not far. So let's keep swinging along here. This is our big public, I think, still free parking lot. Let me show you the proximity. So we have, I believe this is Ocean View right here. And then this last street, I don't know the name of it, but as we swing around, you'll see right here is a wooden bridge, and this is 7-Eleven on Highway 1 in Pismo Beach. So that's a good marker to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at and where we are. So the beach is going to be right up here. Public parking right there. Again, I believe that is still free. This is the bridge, and then this is Highway 1 right here. So Highway 1 and Highway 101, they're not parallel, but they're kind of heading in the same direction. So Highway 1 goes straight down. It goes to through Grover Beach, along the Butterfly Coves, and then residential area on the left. Then 101 goes south, and it goes down to Rio Grande, and then, of course, Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, and beyond when you take the 101. So the 101 itself, that's our main highway coming through the 5 cities area. And I always use the 101 as kind of a general marker. People ask me when they're looking to move here, they're asking about the weather. The 101 is a good marker for a fog line. So west of the 101 here and all the way down to the Pacific Ocean, we have a lot more fog than we do on the east side here of the 101. You can see once we come up 101, then we start hitting the hills, and those hills are going to bring us up and above the marine layer. It still gets foggy up there, but just not nearly as much. So again, that's 7-Eleven there. You can buy some gas in your goodies for the beach. And then once we hit 7-Eleven, all the way here from Highway 1 to Highway 101, we have a lot of manufactured and mobile homes. So you can see the RVs and the fifth wheels here that are parked here, as well as here. There's a lot of, these are like short-term people that are visiting. and they brought their fifth wheels and their RVs and hooked them up. When we go down along Highway 1 on the left-hand side, we have a couple of different manufactured home parks where there's some larger homes, larger than the fifth wheels and more permanent than all these fifth wheels. But you can see this is really kind of like short-term camping for people that have, luxury camping. And then these, you can see some bigger homes here. And then when we get a little bit farther down, then we start looking at some more fifth wheels and smaller units out here, even though they are here for longer periods of time in general. As we keep coming down, we're going southbound on Highway 101. There's the Butterfly. So the Butterfly Coves are right here. So they're just south of Pismo Beach. It's kind of a long walk, but a very short drive. You can park here and you can see this eucalyptus grove. Right there is where the monarch butterflies come on an annual basis, and they make it here from a very long trek. You can stop there at the Butterfly Coves, and if it's the right time of year when the monarchs are here, then we're going to have some people there talking about the butterflies and in their travels to Pismo Beach. Now we're coming down a little bit farther, and right here you see this grassy area. Once we hit this grass, then we hit, this is another campground. There's some more tent camping there and smaller campgrounds. It's not really geared up for the RVs, but you can do your tent camping there. And then when we go a little bit farther, this patch of green is going to be the Pismo Beach golf course. So we have a golf course there. And then we get up to Grand Avenue. We're a little far at the top of the screen, but right about here, you see these little cars here. That's where you can ride your motorcycles, bring your ATVs, and bring your cars onto the beach. That's Grand Avenue coming straight off of 4th Street. And Grand Avenue's in Grover Beach, and it goes to Arroyo Grande. But right here, you can drive onto the beach. This is the northernmost part where you can drive on the beach. It costs $5 a day, or you can buy an annual pass for $50 if you live here. Once you get on the beach, you don't want to drive north from there. The Grand Avenue is just about the cutoff. You can go maybe another 100 to 200 yards north of Grand Avenue in this direction. Outside of that, you're free to go down here. These are all cars. You can see these little teeny tiny cars. Now, once you're there, you can drive all the way down to Oceano, and you can enter Oceano, go to some restaurants and stores off of Pier Avenue, or you can keep going, and the sand dunes go all along here. They go all the way out to Point Salm. If you go out and you rent ATVs, you're riding out there, please be careful. Please understand, not all of the ATV rental guys, and certainly if you go out with your own vehicle and don't live here, then you're not going to know that a lot of these dunes are built from offshore winds, so winds that are coming off of the water and blowing up into the dunes. So the dunes, when you're driving up, are like a real gradual, nice hill. But when you get to the top, because they're formed by wind, they have a tendency to just drop right off. So you go up, cruising, and then you can just fly off the top and go crashing to the bottom of a hill. It's very steep on that backside coming back down. So please be careful, and make sure you have a flag on your car or whatever vehicle you're using out there, so other vehicles can see you when they're out on the dunes as well. That's what those flags are for. They're so other people can see you. It's a great place to walk. It is to Grand Avenue and to the pier. It's about a 5-kilometer walk there and back, just to give you an idea of the space there. So that's our short little video just showing Pismo Beach. You can see it's a small but mighty town. It has a lot of great things to see. Um, and if you ever have any questions, if you're here, you're coming here, feel free to hit me up. Please comment on this video. I love the comments. I like to comment back. But my name is Bruce Carson. I'm with Keller Williams Realty Central Coast. I'm available most of the time. Call, text, or email. I'll put all of my information up on this. And I'll see you at the next video.